Hey, Buttercup. So I see YouTube is still being like that then. Hey, Vanna. Hey, Lion. Hi, Tara. Hi, Celtic. Hey, Unkbuck. Hey, Yenum. Hey, Hollister. Hey, Jenna. Hi, Cat Cow. Uh, Vanna, over 700. Hey, Mike. I gained over 700, or over 500. It's 570 something. Granny, Sarah, Oranges, Canadian Girl, Aussie Girl, Navy Wife, Lock Dog. Good job. I mean, I did nothing. I did nothing to deserve it. By which I mean, like, I literally did absolutely nothing. Hey, Scissors. Hey, Buff. Hey, Georgia. GH Right. Starspawn. Rachel. Bunny Hop. Back to 10K. I did have 10K once. Hey, comrade. Hey, Sar. By being I mean, like, literally all I did was. No, actually, literally nothing. I did literally nothing. It's like 570 new subscribers because Chantel was disappointed in me. Hey, Rage Against. Why would you rage against ice cream? RNS with Scissors. Thank you for 5 gift memberships, RNS with Scissors. Congratulations to Hollister Denim Dress, Lady Jane, Comrade 304, Rachel, and Shadow of Yarnum. Hello, Joan. Hello, Waffles. Runt. I mean, that also makes sense. But hey, Tony. I mean, are you sure it's runs with scissors? It looks like RNS with scissors to me. Hey, Savager. We get 10K again. Is that a threat? Look happy. Hey, sorry. You look happy. It's sleep deprivation. That's what it is. Registered nurses with scissors. Exactly. Hey, Specs. Two names. Pretty sure. I don't know. I'm not sure I believe you. But hi, Murphy. Sorry. There's a lot of people, Murphy. Hi, Murphy. Like you sure? Art of Savagery. Thank you for joining Art of Savagery. Anyway, hey, Nicole. Yeah, here's my shirt. Who's hearing the theme song in their head right now? It is a really nice shirt. I love this. Like, I love that it's just like the silhouette. Hey, Paul. Black. It's black. Let's play Principle of Pleasure. Hey, Hababa. Let's play Principle of Pleasure, Janet Jackson, and Rub Our Body. Yeah, I did eat. I worked 10 to 6, so I ate after work. I ate after I got off work because I was hungry. You know, getting up at 10 a.m. means that by 6 p.m. I'm pretty hungry. Tour of your t-shirt collection. Maybe someday. Looks kind of royal purple. I know it looks that way, but Catherine, thank you for 10 gift memberships, Catherine. Congratulations to Runs with Scissors, Teresa W, Goose Chuck, Sage Abish, Blue Daisy, Naughty Box, Alani Thea, Dread Days, Woe, and Pumpy. Blue Daisy. I think I said Days. Whatever, they're both names. Days, Daisy. Hi, Bambi. Indeed, Catherine is very generous with the gift memberships. Okay, Spark back. Catherine! Thank you for $5, Catherine. From the end of the title, it's cause to celebrate. King of YouTube, yeah. So what's going on tonight? Absolutely nothing. Actually, Blue Jays. Blue Jays in the World Series. I am actually really, I am hoping that the Jays win. Naughty Box! Thank you for a gift membership, Naughty Box. Congratulations to Marshmallow. Can we not talk about baseball, please? My heart hurts about it. Who are you rooting for, Specs? I'm guessing your team's out. Hey, Megan Fox. Hi, Megan. Hey, Medina. Yeah, Specs, I'm guessing that your team is out of the running. Giants fan. It's like for a few years now. Yeah, it's rough when your team sucks. Enjoyed hearing so much about comic books last night. It's very interesting. Comic books are very interesting. Okay. Buttercup is user something. User like bunch of numbers. Hey, Smokey. Hey, Cindy. Not really. That yeah, like that's one. Heartless Bastards. My favorite band is the Heartless Bastards. So I do actually have records by them. How's my going? Meh. I do actually have albums. I do have legitimate records from the Heartless Bastards. Saw comic book show in Seattle. Nice. Yeah, this one I still haven't actually listened to it. I mean, I don't actually have a record player, but I still haven't like gone on YouTube to listen to the actual soundtrack. This one is a soundtrack specifically. Gaming, not a lot, not a lot of games. Can't behind him yet. Oh. Good night, Megan. Get a record player Christmas. Why? involved in the Louvre heist. You can't prove it. Hi, 666. Too excited to type. Oh, I totally misread what you said. I thought you said got to go. I thought you were leaving. Whoops. Sorry, Megan. Sorry for saying goodbye. For some reason, I thought you said you were leaving. I'm glad I was wrong. Saw you wearing the jewels. One thing that's funny. There's a comic creator I follow, Ryan North. Sorry, Megan. There's a comic writer by the name of Ryan North, Canadian comic book writer. He does have a recurring joke about how he is not DB Cooper. But he was in Paris just a couple days before the heist. He took a photo of the Mona Lisa in the Louvre. So then a couple days later, the heist happens. So, the people who follow him on social media obviously did not let that go without comment. People were making jokes about him being behind the heist. Because, again, it's just a weirdly funny coincidence. Especially given his insistence that he is not DB Cooper. He's a really funny guy. You don't know how to get to Joanna? Ryan North is a really funny guy. Hey, Abby. Didn't get check out Cowboy Bebop yet. Long day. Cool. Someone else said it was good too. I mean, it's one of the most acclaimed animes ever. So. Especially when it gets to the introduction of Vicious. That first episode with Vicious is amazing. Favorite anime is Hunter x Hunter. Never watched that one. You identified more with John Wick or the Mona Lisa? I guess probably the Mona Lisa. What was the author's name again? Guys, talking about Ryan North is the writer I was just talking about a minute ago. He's probably most famous at this. He's probably most famous for dinosaur comics. Which is literally just the same. It's the exact same layout every time. Love Western, so Western and anime. Space Western at that. It's a space Western. Cardcaptor Sakura anime. You got me since you became YouTube famous. I remember you, Smokey. I'm on top chat and I refuse to change. Good for you, Janice. Stand by your principles. Space Western. Did I miss Comic Brook? Oh, there you are. Hey, Comic Brook. Somehow I did completely miss your comment. Eminence and Shadow is a good anime. Jen is trying to control Scammy. Do you like it? Hey, normal set. We're like 10. Hey, Laura Stevenson. Comic Brook, only like 10, 11 days until Final Fantasy VII. The Tuesday after next. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Gaming. The Tuesday after next. November 4th. November 4th, my FF7 playthrough starts going up. Should be the 7th. Yeah. I mean, that would mean taking extra time. The original. The crowd goes mild. The original FF7. Via Steam. Hey, Chrissy. So it's the Steam version of it. Favorite game of all time. I have recorded up to, I've finished recording Wall Market. Seeing Glenn about a light. Is that the song that has like wrapped up like a douche? Catherine, thank you for 5 more gift memberships, Catherine. Congratulations to Grega, Spiteful Lynn, Debbie, Veronica, and Spaceberry. Using X in the book. No, I'm not using Twitter. I would not use Twitter. Like, I still, like, I browse Twitter. I still browse Twitter. But, yeah, no way in hell I'm actually going to start posting on Twitter. So that Nazi fuckface can use my post to train his shitty-ass fucking his AI? No, fuck that dude. Hey, Just Jamie, you're not blocked. The girl FF game. Isn't 10-2 the girl FF game? Final Fantasy 10-2 is the girl game, right? That one I will not be playing. I'm not doing like sequels, spin-offs, shit like that. Just the mainline entries. Right after Walmart is ruling. Yeah, I'm out of the sewers. I'm in the train graveyard, so probably tomorrow I'll record another episode of the Twitter's just for arguing these days. Yeah, I mean, it's just for other Nazis to troll people. Love the shirt. It is a good shirt. Clickety-clackety. That is my laptop. Your foodie came in your stream. Nancy, thank you for joining, Nancy. Hi, Cream. Yeah, what happened is she came in. Some people were being pretty confrontational with her. And then she was disappointed in me for not cracking down on it more. Hey, Rebecca. Whatever, Rebecca. I'm gonna say occasionally ChatGPT. For some reason, I end up training it like it's a stupid ex-boyfriend because it's just bad at him. I mean, it is. It's ChatGPT sucks. Twitter is toxic. It is. Like I said, it's overrun with Nazis. That's a new Fantastic Four movie. I have not watched it. I will not be watching it because fuck Disney as a company. Also, hello, Uncle June. Oh, yeah, they do. Basically as part of their how they operate. They lie to you. Hey, sweet Caroline. They lie to you confidently. Videos of New Yorkers performing ICE agents. A little bit, yeah. I've seen a couple of them. What companies do we like? Very, very few. Nah, I've never had a Nashi. Interesting thing more. Yeah. That's what companies wearing boycotting. I mean, there's a lot I'm not boycotting. I'm really disappointed with Disney. Yeah, I mean, Disney's always been evil, is the thing. AI model and Google search results. Yep. It's all bullshit. I miss Pepsi. Yeah, Pepsi's always meh. What about Star Wars? What about Star Wars? It's owned by Disney, so latest anime you watched? Last anime I watched was Sailor Moon. The Sailor Moon Crystal series from a few years back, and the movies that only not long ago that the last of the Sailor Moon Eternal movies came out. But yeah, Sailor Moon Crystal was the last. Last of the animes that I watched. I am currently watching, rewatching the Netflix She-Ra series. Get my mean angry bitch out on it. Seems to help that not coming out around people. I suppose, but what do plans this weekend? I will. I do want to record another episode of Final Fantasy VII. Beyond that, not a whole hell of a lot. Oh, actually, I mean, date everything tomorrow. People expressed they know how few people on almost all are coming. Yeah, it's fucked up. Actually, over 100, Smokey. It's fucked up how much is owned by just a small number of parent companies. Yeah, Chantel and I are good. We worked it out. We are still friends. No hard feelings. I've got 10K followers, yep. Rachel is paying Emily for content. I don't know who they are, Habibi. Thanks, Thomas. Thank you for that PSA, Thomas. That is tap water. Interesting morning. You really can't. Yeah, I mean it's working now. It's working fine now. I'm honestly like, I don't know what the fuck happened. I think it might have been like a minor like update that was going through. Hey, Wendy, what color is chair? The chair is black. The chair is actually turquoise. No. We went through that scary drive-through thing. The Halloween drive-through? Sort of. I sort of remember. Catherine, thank you for 5 more gift memberships. Congratulations to Uncle Junior. Nice, nice. Just Jamie. Nice. WEND. Tnat. And Rachel Elizabeth. She is very generous. Update to Windows 11 at work and I hate it. Hey, Softfeed. Yeah. Sure, it looks purple and camera. I know it does, Art. I don't know why that. Somebody explained once that it's because of the fabric that's used. Hey, Michelle. Yes, we are good. My first fries have gotten in ages. Thanks, boss man. Hey, Yulchan. We're talking about. I've already forgotten. Might be a mod. There's lots of green and blue here. Yeah, I mean, I just modded Uncle Buck. I just modeled Uncle Buck yesterday, so I don't know. What's for dinner? I had rice for dinner. Is that color of grape crayon? Hi, Takis. Putting anything for Halloween? No. Nah, I've never really done anything for Halloween anyway. It's never been something that I really care that much about. How many mods do you need? Okay, normally Starry Night, I'll have like 20 people in chat and like 6 mods. Hi, Taki. You're not blocked. Sorry, I wasn't meaning to ignore you. Yeah, my job is Monday to Friday. At least for now. Rice with what? Yeah. Rice with onion, green pepper, and sweet and sour sauce. And I have been using the everything is going to be all rice seasoning that Jordan sent me. Big deals for Halloween? No. Nod me up. You get kids coming over for candy? Don't think so. Hey, Mud Pie. Not really aware what happened. I usually, yeah. Nothing important happened. Looks like the place to be on this Reddit. Apparently so. No, Ramona. I will be wearing the Uncle Buck T-shirt. People, and that is very rare at Radioactive. It is all I almost never get this many people. Only when drama occurs. Right, white rice with wine, chicken bouillon, and tapatio hot sauce. I probably could use bouillon. Like some OXO cubes or bouillon cubes. Maybe. Well, maybe. I don't know. John Kenny's birthday's on Halloween. Exactly. Scare your head? No. I'd rather cling to my delusions. Egg fried rice is good. Yeah, I mean, I just use a rice cooker, so. I want to run through suburbs of Tokyo holding hands with the wind. What is it? We're screwed up while we hold our hair like anime. Giving her candy? No. No, I'm eating the candy. Fuck them kids. You're hungry now? Fuck them kids. The candy's for me. You do it for Halloween? No, just probably a normal life. Documentary about John Candy looks good. Yeah, I've had multiple people say that it was really good, so. Bought a rice cooker recently. It's amazing. It is. It is great. Why can't it eat it all and end up giving kids packs of Pop Tarts or cash? Isn't big here in New Zealand, plus I live rural. That is my PC. That is my laptop. That's my laptop fan. I don't know what I think it's the fan. I'm pretty sure it's the fan. I don't know what it is. You watch K-pop Demon Hunters? Have I watched it? Give me a second. Apologies for the comments that I'm going to be missing while I do this. There's my video where I gave my thoughts on it. Anyway, yes, I did watch it, and I did enjoy it. Rice cooker and a boiled cooker are two great gadgets to have in the kitchen. Built a PC? No, never built a computer. Review the Barbie movie. I am not going back to get the review of that Great Code, but I did review the Barbie movie. But it was a long time ago. I am not going back that far. Let me see the Labubu. I don't have a Labubu. Who was your favorite Barbie? I don't know. Margot was very good as stereotypical Barbie. It looks well conditioned and shampooed. Thanks, I watched it yesterday. I like the cheap Barbie. It was yesterday I showered, right? Was it today? No, yesterday. Margot was a perfect Robbie. She was good. Gave my Barbie a mohawk when I was a kid. Hey, West Coast Lass. Yeah, I didn't actually shower today. I showered yesterday. I'll shower again tomorrow. Was my favorite book. Either Pride and Prejudice or Forest of a Thousand Lanterns. Probably one of those two. DD Mega Labubu. Thought I just made an IG post that ice is inner city. Fucking ice. Added bruises and stitches to my Barbies. Yeah, women are crazy like that. Uncle June's Kitchen. Thank you for 20 gift memberships, Uncle June's Kitchen. Congratulations to Cat Chloe. Paw Patrol, thank you. Thank you for $5, Paw Patrol. I'm here. Can you see me through all these people? Yes. Anyway, congratulations to Cat Chloe, Donna K, Ray, Wicked Crafter, Some Beach, Sneakerhead Queen, Campus Terra, Tell the Truth, Jenny's Books and Vlogs, Witch of the Wildwoods, Rat Prince, Jay, Oops-a-Daisy, Opal Minx, Miss DeMilo, Cass Lou, Tizzy Dawn, and Lost Soul, Twinkle Toes Pondu, Sonia. Anyone I missed? I don't know. All right, you know what? Hydrax, you're just done. All you do is shit on Chantel. You're done. Raining friendships, yep. Easy Halloween custom idea. The apparition from Lowlands away. A little bit of Jane Austen. I really enjoy Jane Austen. Who was your number one waifu from Game War Animation? I don't do waifus. Rain Predator's my favorite. I love Jane Austen. Sensibility too, yep. I really like Emma. I thought Emma was very fun. Do you like anime? Not a lot. Hey, Darkness Go. There's a few animes I watch. Like, there's a few animes that I've watched. Sailor Moon, Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, and Carol and Tuesday, which are by the same guy who did Cowboy Bebop. Husbandos? No. Is Aerith a waifu? You know what the issue is? I'm 40, and all the women in anime and video games and all that, they're like 16. They're all kids. Like, I think Aerith is what, like 20, 21 or something like that? 22? I think Aerith is canonically 22 years old. Tifa is 20. So, like, yeah, I can't be sitting here like, oh, Tifa is my waifu. She's half my age. It's weird. He's older than her. Yeah. Not the age difference is not as bad in the manga as it is in the original anime, in the 90s anime. Who's moves with? Yep. Which is why it's a good movie. Dreadlocks? No. Look way younger. It's because people age slower now. Or they don't age as fast as we used to. You want to play 40? Honestly, it's because on average, people don't age as quickly as they used to. So it was 13 and the Prince Sister was 31. Yeah. But yeah, so like in the manga, like Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask. In the manga, Sailor Moon is 13 at the start and Tuxedo Mask is 16. So not a huge age gap. In the 90s anime, for some reason, they made him 18 at the start, which is like, dude, what? Do I work this weekend? I do not. Age gap between me and Chantel. Chantel is 1 year older than I am. In the 90s, it was huge, the difference. Yeah. Like, it was way too big. Me interview Amanda Bynes. Nice skin, teeth, and sting eyes. Would never have guessed 40. Series or city. Google? It was weird, and like they aged him up in the comment in the anime, and it was weird that they did it. Hey, Kristen, it's Wild West of cartoons and internet. Kira's still my favorite. Akira is really good. Akira is a great one for sure. Is your toy wife? No. No, she's 1 year older than I am. She's 41. But she smoked. Honestly, I feel like cigarettes are a big part of why some people look older than they actually are. People used to smoke like chimneys, and it aged them quickly. Did I say hello, Did I say hello, Joanna? Did I say hello, Zoe? Hi, Quinny. Alcohol, yeah, alcohol as well. And I was never big on alcohol. Kira is one of my favorite graphic novels. It's one that I should read. I have actually heard that it's way better than the anime. Like, I've heard that the manga is way better than the movie, and the movie is fucking awesome. Like, No, Joanna, it's just there's a lot of people. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's like I've like seen people say like the manga is better than the movie, and the movie is already great. They date a 46-year-old. Yeah, I mean 46 isn't big age difference. Name is amazing, and the manga is spotless. Should open a PO box at some point. I did have a PO box. I let it close. What's the cutoff for what? What's your cutoff for dating alone? I don't know. I don't really know. Maximum age asking for tea and sass. So the class 2000 looks 10 years old and the class 2025. Yeah, I mean, that is, like, it's legitimately a thing. Think about another one sometime, maybe. Looking for relation. I mean, honestly, I'm not really looking. If it happens, it happens, but I am absolutely not putting in any effort. Would I date Elvira? I mean, with those tits? Extra PS5 can I send to you? Nah, I wouldn't play it anyway. Dating game show. He's getting a scooter with a spoiler and flame design. Nice. Fantasy Realm. You mean You mean my local comic shop? Yeah, I used to go there. I used to be a Wednesday Warrior. I used to go to the comic. I used to go to the Fantasy Realm comic shop like every week. Minecraft? No. Not really. I mean, like, what happened is I no longer had a job. Can we play Dungeons and Dragons stream? Yeah. See your favorite shop around here. It's amazing. Can I see your shirt? Yeah, I can show it off again. Hey, Armwriggle. Did I get what? Level 99. Candy Crush? Never played Candy Crush. Go ahead. Yeah. 3 best comic book stores in the world. I mean, probably. There's probably something like that. Who are they? It's the Sailor Guardians. Sailor Moon and the Sailor Guardians. It's the Sailor Moon Sailor Scouts. What are things you don't want or dislike in a partner? So, back when I did use a dating app, or like back when I was on dating apps, so many people, especially here in Cornwall, so many of them, like so many of the profiles were like, "Oh, I'm an outdoorsy type. Yeah, I like to go out on the lake with a beer," and it's like, no. Hey, Nihilist. Got caught up in Monopoly Go. Yes, it is a Sailor Moon shirt, and this is actually a black t-shirt. So I don't want somebody who's outdoorsy. I don't want someone who wants to fucking go to the cottage. I don't want to fucking go to the cottage. Depressing max dose of antidepressants. Yeah, that's always a fun time. Also, not for nothing, I don't like kids, so I don't really want someone with kids. Hikes, walks on the beach. Yeah, I do not enjoy that shit. I don't enjoy going on hikes. I don't want to go out to a fucking, go fucking fishing or whatever. Like, for some reason, all the girls around here who are on dating apps want to be fucking outside, and I hate that shit. In the wrong part of Canada. Pretty much, yeah. Go back to your chapters and books. I hate the trauma. Yeah, I don't want kids. I don't want somebody who has kids. I don't want somebody who's outdoorsy. And like being the age I am, all the girls, like all the women in my age group are going to have kids. Dogs. I would also very much prefer no dogs. Because dogs make me very uncomfortable, so I'd also very much prefer no dogs. So I've been watching you for years. Thanks. Go outside to find the gorilla. No, I prefer to stay inside and lonely. I prefer to stay inside and alone than outside and with somebody. Fuck that noise. Play Switch a lot. Like video games, movies, staying home. Lady care who would suit you best. I mean, just about. I'd have grown kids with their teen moms. And Cornwall has always had a lot of teen moms. Yeah, I mean, it must be said. Fitbit? No. I don't have a Fitbit. I'm doing. I haven't checked. Like, I have been absent from dating apps for years. For 2 years now. Longer, really. Hey, Falafel. You be a good partner? I'm not even, like, I'm not actually completely sure if I would. Jesus coming soon? Jesus is coming in your mom soon. Went from Fun Bandit to really dark. All he does is get what? Is it because I made your mom joke? Girls in your regular chat that would love to be with you. I know. It's your type. I mean, we were engaged. But our relationship has very much changed. It would be very weird now. Get back into the gun store. Yeah. Can make some sandwiches. I mean, unlikely, but even aside from that, 3 dogs, love camping, live in Thunder Bay, work with children. Yeah. And he proposed with a blooming onion ring. Indeed, it was very romantic. The height of romance right there. Every kiss begins with K's. I proposed. Do you think real love can change your outlook in life? Probably. Date a stripper? Sure, why not? What about glamping? No. If Saturday morning is an espresso, light breakfast, and set up a board game for a chill morning or just showing off to the studio. Showing off to the studio. I mean, I just want to spend all day on the computer. Trying to get one sitting in a room. Thanks for No. Where was the ring from? I mean, probably like just the jewelers in the mall. People's. I think is People's. What's the name of the jeweler? I believe. Been a long time since I've been down that way. But I believe the it's People's. Like my other girlfriends the other day. One was before, one was after. I had one girlfriend before Chantel, one girlfriend after. Need a game girl. Need a VTuber. Yeah. People's in Muslim Malls. Yeah. Yeah, that's one we went to. That's the local one. The girl's on the internet somewhere. We just need to find her. Wait, holy shit! Do I only have one shift next week? What the fuck? Fuck! I hope that's not youngest due date. I don't know. 30, I think, would be pushing it even. Yeah, it looks like my schedule for next week. Right now, it shows a 3-hour schedule, like a 3-hour training shift. Looks like my schedule next week is it's just a single training shift. 3 hours on Thursday. I mean, on the plus side, so that means I'll have time to hang out with Chantel. Whee! More FF uploads. Yeah, at least the YouTube money will be good this month. Or whenever. I think it's like 2 months before I get this one. It's successful so far. I think it is just like I'm going to be changing to a different queue probably. Because I think the company I'm working for, it's an outsourcing company. I'll say that much. It is an outsourcing company. And I think it does work with like a few different groups. So I suspect I'm probably getting trained for a different queue. Catherine, thank you for 5 more gift memberships. Congratulations to Yarn Angel, Laura, Doctor on Call, Hectic Llama, and Grim Dog. Got Flex Wax, or depending on target. Probably. I mean, I've only been at it for a couple weeks. And in fairness, I can request more shifts. But I don't really want to. I do actually have an external hard drive that I've got a lot of stuff that I've got some crap stored on. but I never plug it in. So, yeah, gift memberships make me money. Yes, each gift membership is still $1.99 for me. Well, $1.99 minus YouTube's cut, I should say. Clove whale? Nope. No, I could pick up shifts. I can pick up shifts if I want to. But chat moves too slow. Can you slow it? Not really. Oh, now look color purple. Training for a new job. No. No, it's just training. Some training at the job I'm already at. Like I said, I think it's probably for a different queue. Hey, Rainstorm. Cash out in ones and roll random and buck make it. Cash out in one? You know we don't have $1 bills in Canada, right, Art of Savagery? We got rid of the $1 bill long time ago, decades ago. You get gifted memberships? It's random, unfortunately. Do you like your job? Yeah. And yeah, we got rid of the, not even the $1 bill. We got rid of the $2 bill like over 20 years ago, like 30 years ago at this point. They just thought, no, we got rid of the penny, we got rid of the $1 bill, we got rid of the $2 bill. We also don't have pennies. Yep. Well, yeah, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100. Go Wendy Girl! Thank you for 10 gift memberships. Go Wendy Girl. Congratulations, Lori Girl. Grimace Registered. Phoenix Flying. Pico Legend. Towley 420. Mrs. B. Aurea Eisnan. Carla Joe, Here We Go, and Gen X 77. The nothing price $23.33. So what happens if money is like, so what happens? If something comes out to 32 cents, 33 cents, like if something's $7.33 or whatever, it's rounded. So like if it, so what happened, like for cents, it rounds up, it rounds. So if something is $5.02, then hey, it's $5. If something is $5.03, then it's $5.05. No $1 bills? No. We have loonies. We have $1 coins. We replaced the dollar bill with the dollar bill with a dollar coin. The loonie. Same thing. We replaced the $2 bill with $2 coin. The toonie. What do you give strippers? Chlamydia. I'm literally 20 minutes from war and I had no idea. Really needs the strippers. Yeah, he still have the currency. He's just not in bill form. Now, can you explain money laundering? Not really. Canada's a deeply interiorist country. Okay, but like, it makes sense though. Examples of those coins, never seen them before. Loony. Because there's a loon, there's a goose on it. We have Canadian goose, the loon. Head is the queen, obviously. The tail side is a loon. Thus, it's just nicknamed the loony. Swipe your credit card in the ass crack? Exactly. I probably don't have. Give me a second. I will see if I even have any coins. If I have a dollar coin. I don't think I do, because I don't really do cash. Oh, I do have a loony. This is our dollar coin. The Canadian loony. The loon is not a Canadian goose. Yeah, I mean, it's not a goose, but I mean. So you have 5 cent, 10 cent, 20 cent, 50 cent, dollar, and $2. That's the one. Hey, 7. So yeah, queen on one side. And again, loon on the other side. Hey, Rara. Is King Chuck not a money yet? I have no idea if he when that'll change. Like he will, like it is going to change. I'm not sure when. And yeah, so here in Canada, our currency, 5 cents, 10 cents, 25 cents, dollar, $2 for coins, and then bills, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100. Loons have a haunting call. You know, learn something new yet? Call it the loon is the best. Some paper dollars. Gonna have to use some paper dollars, yeah. Cartoon with a loon, probably. Hey, wet farts. All that said, I wish they did. They have done away with pennies. US is finally doing away with pennies. It's weird, like it's wild that it took as long as it has. Your currency's here. No, it's not. Hey, Shell. Okay, but like bills, especially if they're in like heavy circulation, they're going to get worn and torn quickly. A coin can stay in circulation forever. A coin never has to leave circulation. A bill? $1, like how long can a $1 bill really last before it has to be taken out of circulation and replaced, right? What do you do with pennies find around the house? I mean, like if not, like you know, if you have pennies, you can. I haven't had pennies since 2013. Like if you need to, then you can. I thought we got rid of the penny earlier than that for some reason. Yeah, as far as pennies, like if you still have pennies, you can still use pennies. Or you can like take them to the like if you collect a bunch of them, you can take them to the bank to be traded. The nozzles are plastic, so last longer. The same thing here. It's the same here. Our bills are plastic now. As you can tell by the sound. They've got a little counterfeiting thing, anti-counterfeiting thing there. I have a lot of new subscribers. Yep, that is exact. Hey, Lady Di, that is exactly why I have a lot of new subscribers. Eat it? No, I'm not eating it. Let's go shoplifting at Pennington. Just possible. Yep. Who was that guy on the bill? 1500. This is Sir Wilfrid Laurier, our Prime Minister from 1896 to 1911. Sir Wilfrid Laurier. You guys got cool looking money? We do. Small collection of coins roaming around the time. Must be in a second. Nice. With a weird hard to count. Yeah, that's exactly why they're so weird. 11 money. Yeah, we got great money. US money is boring. Ooh, it's green. Look, green money. This bill is green. This bill, green. Oh, and this one, green. Fuck off. So goddamn, so uncreative. Come on. Do better. You left your green money. Stream notes have Braille. Canadian money, Canadian bills have Braille as well. Our Canadian, and I'm pretty sure US money does too, at this point. Yep. Braille right up here in this corner. Just right up here. I don't think I'll be able to show it, but well, actually a little bit. You can sort of see the Braille. So, our green is worth more than yours. Still ugly. Mentally imprinted on green. Yeah. Like how Andrew Jackson looks like a bizarre caricature. I'm sorry, but U.S. currency is just ugly. Does $5 still have a hockey player on it? No. Or on the back, maybe? Actually, maybe? Oh, actually, no. The other side has the Canada arm. So yeah, we got Sir Wilfrid Laurier on the front and the Canada arm on the back. Pretty changing all her KD into yen. Her craft dinner. KD to me just means craft dinner because I'm Canadian. Hi, Jay. Thanks. I appreciate it, Jay. Let's see, 10. I don't have a 10. I only have a 5. I don't even have a 20. I don't even have a $20 bill. Money is filthy. It is. KD with hot sauce. Oh, Uncle Buck, if you're here, make sure to get your Tylenol. Can I take the US dollar? I mean, yeah, some of it. USA money is so ugly. Why do people wear it on clothing? It's supposed to use currency to represent money. Hey, vulgar dog. Because of economic power. Does Mom have any Scotch Girls? Maybe. I use my debit card. Yes, I just use my debit card. I never use money. I just use my debit card all the time. As far as like Canada taking the US dollar, it varies. Some places do, some places don't. Now, like it, depends on the currency. Hey, Carla Joe. Like most businesses won't take like an American 20. Like I think most businesses, I feel like, will not take an American $20 bill. Use the 90s in Canadian currency when you cross the US border for Montreal sticks. Yeah. You have Austrian bills. Cool. Take money out for laundry or flea market. Yeah, things I don't need to do, so. Place in Canada. Yeah, like I said, it's like some places will take like some of the smaller currency. For the Blue Jays. Yep. I don't really follow sports. I don't care about sports. Baseball in particular, I find just embarrassingly slow. $20 counterfeit from around where I live. Yeah. Did you copy the loser? Out of travel Canada, where would you recommend as a pretty place to see? Montreal is a really nice city. Yeah, then electric class to take in high school. I don't remember. We didn't have a photography class. I don't even remember the electives I took in high school. Benton, BC. Yeah. I mean, like all this, like basically all the like if you're into nature, Like, if you're into nature, then basically the entire country. Yeah, my school did not have a photography class, which is why it's like always weird to me. Like, I keep seeing like high school based stuff with photography classes. And, like we didn't have that, so like, it's weird to me. It's like that's a thing. But yeah, uh, if you're looking for nature, the entire country is beautiful. Canada is just a gorgeous country if you like nature. In terms of cities, Montreal. Montreal is a beautiful city. Old Montreal in particular. Oh, hi, Alien Pigeon. Gonna go outside. We want to see the nature. Lots of really forest and mountains, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Like I said, Canada is definitely one of the most beautiful countries in the world. And just gorgeous scenery. Like every art and shop collected I possibly could. The Duncan Park is beautiful. Yeah, I mean, like honestly, like there's almost nowhere in Canada that you can go wrong if you're looking for beautiful scenery. Like genuinely, it's hard to go wrong with almost anywhere in the country. If you want scenery. Hey, Der Watson. Hey, Kelly. I like being in my room with music playing. Heard the French people in Montreal are snobby. I mean, some can be, but a lot of them are, a lot of them are nice. And it's just like it is legitimately a beautiful city. Like I think like basically universally acknowledged by all Canadians as the most beautiful city in Canada. Certification for a reason. It is. Sounds good. Also 9:14. I'm also Eastern time zone. First real knowledge of Canada was Bob and Doug McKenzie. Song Take Off to the Great One. I mean, Bob and Doug McKenzie are almost national mascots. Here up, like I'm pretty sure people like who weren't. I mean, shit. Those characters are from before I was born, and I'm a huge fan of them. But yeah, Bob and Doug McKenzie, those characters are just enduring national icons. To many old people, he hates old people. That's a good thing. This Canada. None of it. Oh, none of it is just empty. Hey, Godel. Protein Bar Basket. Thank you for joining Protein Bar Basket. Thanks for the trip. I don't know. Yeah, none of it is just a lot of emptiness. Again, if you like nature, again, it's beautiful territory. It's very barren, but it's very empty. None of it sounds like an HPV vaccine. St. John's Newfoundland is a beautiful place to visit. I've heard, yeah. I've heard that that's a really nice, really lovely city. Very rural. I mean, it's empty. None of it, the entire province of none of it is just big, wide nothingness. Most would put their hand in a pumpkin with a hole in the bottom if that's looking it. Because it's the Arctic. Who wants to live there? I mean, very few people do. It is, a few Inuit. There's some of the Inuit people who've lived there for thousands of years. Those people still live there. It's their ancestral territorial home. Lots of places in Canada not turned into cities. I mean, we don't have the population. Like, we don't have a large population. Beyond that, I mean, there's a lot of Canada is just really spread out. General Glass has been there, but they're authentic American want to try to take it. Yukon. I've told this story before. I almost got a job in the Yukon in Whitehorse. I almost got a job in Whitehorse, which would have been either the best or worst experience of my life. Either way, it would have been a hell of a story. Library. So back after Chantal and I broke up, I went to college for library and information technician program. And after I graduated, I was just, applying for jobs wherever. And one of the jobs I applied to was, I believe it was the University of Whitehorse. So I applied there, and I got an interview. Phone, obviously. Phone interview for obvious reasons. And I didn't get the job. Apparently, I was the second choice. Like, I was like, if their first choice wasn't able to do it, then I would have been the second choice. Which means I was probably one of two people to apply. So I didn't get the job. I was very disappointed about not getting it. Straight there, 94. Like I said, it would have been either the best experience of my life or a horrible disaster. But either way, would have made a hell of a story. And living in a trailer, I would prefer not to, which I didn't get. Library job up in Whitehorse in the Yukon Territory. Will I be a lifeguard? No. Some Bigfoot called Sasquatch up there. Yes, but either way, it doesn't exist. Whether you call it Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Yeti, whatever you call it, it doesn't fucking exist. Do you like my library? I mean, it's been over 10 years since I graduated. You know swim? Yeah, I do know how to swim. I haven't been swimming in 30 years, but I do know how. Those videos, they're all fake. Aliens have never visited Earth, and probably never will. Be a fantastic Undertaker. Like the wrestler. I don't know that I'd be able to do that good of an Undertaker wrestler or Undertaker impression. Polar bears. Polar bears don't really go into cities. Oh, you're asking yeah, Sasquatches? Fun fact, Sasquatch or like Bigfoot sightings, correlate with bear sightings, bear population sightings. When people think they see Bigfoot, what they're actually seeing is a fucking bear. That's what Bigfoot is. That's what Bigfoots are. They're bears. That Bigfoot lived in Kentucky. New Zealand stole the Canadian moose to have their own moose. Probably. We do tend to steal stuff. I mean, to be fair though, Vanna, I mean, it was called the Canadian moose. It would just make sense for us to have it, right? That was Harry. Then if it doesn't exist, Harry was a movie. There's a huge that they are. Huge moose that are taller than a car. Yep. Yeah, we got some big ass mooses. Oh, New Zealand stole it from us. Whoops. I totally misread. Oh, New Zealand stole the Canadian. Then they died, but there may still be a couple. Any of those missing 411 stories? Never looked at any of those. Harry and the Hendersons was my favorite movies. Never watched that one. Anyway, I'm going to get more water. I'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm back. Yeah. This fucking noise is really bad right now. And I can't do anything about it. Yeah, it's annoying. It comes and goes, but Thumbs up. Hey, Grimace. Oh, Catherine. Thank you for $5, Catherine. Please smash that like, y'all. Thank you very much. What are we talking about? I don't even remember. Addison Ray. I've never listened to Addison Ray. Where's he getting from? Sailor Goon. Moose. That's right, Moose. The majestic Moose. A moose bit my cousin. Plans for the weekend? Nothing. It's on my shirt. Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon is on my shirt. J-Bay Airport incident. Doesn't ring any bells. Look like you're worried for the moose to be there. You can never tell. I mean, those moose are. You gotta be careful about those mooses. Looks like one of the videos. See, white-tailed deer. Nice with butter and shaky cheese on top. Haven't tried it. Haven't tried that. Don't fuck with moose there. They are. But also, yeah, I just moose always make me think of the Monty Python and the Holy Grail opening. A moose bit my sister. Ace up a ton. Nope. A moose once bit my sister. No, really. She was carving her initials on the moose with the sharpened end of an interspace toothbrush given her by Sven, her brother-in-law, an Oslo dentist and star of many Norwegian movies. The hot hands of an Oslo dentist, fillings of passion, the huge molars of Horst Nordfink. Mind you, moose bites can be pretty nasty. I love that. I love that. That's such a good movie. Not enough photo really. That is such a good movie. Makes me think of Northern Exposure. Hey, Ivan. I never watched Northern Exposure, so no, that was my Norwegian accent. It was meant to be Norwegian. Mooses. Hey, Kathy. The Canadian accent like this, eh? No, Canadian accent's gotta be low, eh? Bye, seafood. That's Canadian accent. No, Canadian accent's more like this, eh? Hey, you going to Timmy's? Could you pick me up? Could you pick me up some smokes? If you're going to Timmy's, pick me up a double, eh? Sound a little bit like Anja. That's my gay voice. You don't talk like that. I just remembered a joke I heard a couple days ago. I'm trying to remember the book. Imagine if trees had breasts. It'd be great, wouldn't it? Yeah, see, Theory Northern Exposures in Twin Peaks universe. Never watched Letterkenny, no. The A word is very cool. We do say A. It'd be great, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Apologies for any comments I missed while I was while I was looking deep into the camera. Bob and Doug McKenzie. Like, hey, take off, eh? Being Trump in January. How cold it will be. It gets pretty cold. January is usually pretty cold. January does get usually most winters. January is very cold. Definitely well below freezing. Wear layers. I would recommend layers. How much snow? Hard to tell. As far as temperature goes, wear layers would be my recommendation, Steffi. Enough shoes for proper ice snow. I mean, you'll definitely want something with grip. You'll definitely want a pair of shoes or a pair of boots. Really, get it. Like you'll probably want like a pair of boots with solid grip. Because usually there's usually going to be. I mean, it depends on like Toronto less so because it's a big city. Please. Yeah. Toronto's not going to be as bad for the ice because it's a big city. Um, just the sheer number of people to raise the temperature. And people walking on the ice. But even so, Letterkenny had a lot of accents and stereotypes. I think it's much more than US also. Such a wimp in the cold. Oh, I don't like the cold. My friend and I had some from out of state as a coworker experiencing a social winter in the Midwest. Yeah. Late November, he's acting like it'll be over soon. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's cute. In Florida, we get lots of people from Canada. Yeah, yeah. Snowbirds. A lot of snowbirds. I suspect you're gonna get a lot fewer this year. Slush and say, oh, slush is awful. Slush is so fucking bad. Worse than ice, frankly. Slush is way worse than snow. Slush is disgusting. 2 words in the vocabulary. Sorry, and A. Montreal, the one with the underground city. Maybe. No, I feel like Toronto. Oh yeah, not Montreal. It is Montreal. How warm is summer Canada? So slush is like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like this not melted. It's like this. It's like ice that's not fully melted. Wet ice is like is honestly just kind of the best way to describe it. It's wet ice, which like which is distinct from water, which is distinct from water. Just, yeah, texture of an icy. Yeah, picture a slushy. Picture a slushy, but fucking covering the ground. Picture walking in a wet, often brown ice. Yeah, like imagine. Yeah, slushy. Yeah, kind of slushy consistency. Yeah, it is kind of the consistency of a slushy. And yeah, mixed with gross city dirt and yeah, but yeah, dirty. Midwest, a couple hours from Chicago. Litter and garbage and got some probably shit. Yeah. Yeah, slush is the absolute worst. Like, snow is honestly kind of a painful. Like, snow is honestly kind of a pain to walk through, but slush is just awful. Dirt slushy you have to walk through, yeah. It's so gross and unpleasant. And sometimes, like, you'll be walking along and, like, you might not know that it's slush. Sometimes, like, it'll be deeper than you think, or, like, slush bits. I actually don't. Goaty, I resub, wanted to show you some support. Thanks, Goaty. I was the first to know how pretty it is that I've done with it. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, when I don't like walking in snow. Snow is honestly, I find, just painful. Like it legitimately, it's a pain because it like sticks to the bottom of your shoe, so it's like it's constantly weighing you down. Problems when it refreezes. Yeah, I'm really flushing now. That's the problem I always had with snow. Is like it's just every time you lift your foot, it's heavier. Shoes, socks, pants are all wet. Like cold, how to get rid of. Yeah. Slush is definitely heavier than stuff. Yeah, but I mean, like slush, you can generally avoid, or like slush, you know. And also, like it's slush is not as constant as snow. Like for snow, you have snow for months, for multiple months. Hey Jay, hi. I have not touched grass. Hey Alan. You'll have months of snow, and then you'll have maybe like 1 month of slush. Find slush very slippery sometimes, and like you have to be really careful with slush. So it's gonna be. Thanks, Merman. It is actually black. Like you do have to be careful with slush. You have to be careful to try to avoid it as much as possible. Snow, there's no avoiding. Like you cannot walk around snow because it's just that is all there is. Um, so for like for 4 months, it's just every step is heavy. Don't get me wrong, slush is absolutely way worse than snow. I'm just saying, walking in snow does suck. A friend of mine lived in Peoria. I see her there a few times. Outside your shoes, same with snow. Yeah. Snow is not as likely to get into your shoe. You won't get as much snow in your shoe. Just because it's more solid. It's like it's just a little bit more solid than slush is, because that's just water. What to do with climbing up here? What to your board? The bill was that Bill C-60. I didn't actually look at the details on that one. I was realizing I didn't actually look up what the details are in Bill C-60. I saw people talking about it. See, I didn't know that was different. Yeah, I've seen people talking about like him like I want to be able to evict tenants of that cause. Yeah. Yeah, so like I had like people like he is basically working on behalf of the landlords, which is fucking shit. Not at all surprising that Doug Ford sides with landlords over tenants. Of course he does. He will always, always, always side with the wealthy over regular people. Snow in Nevada? Not often. Want to pass a little while in the bin. Anyone can name that for any reason? I think I did see something about that as well. And yeah, that's a shitty bill as well. Like, that's deeply fucked up. Again, I haven't looked into too much detail about it, but I have never seen any reason to trust Doug Ford on fucking anything. The flavor of slush is best, I say blue flavor. Forget about mountains sometimes. Never played Pikmin, no. Cherry slushes are probably the ones I like best. Nah, he's just pure shit. Is that right, campaign? I mean, fucking. The US Canadian relationship does not need any help being ruined right now. Donald Trump's doing that all on his own. I don't have any particular issue with, with Ford or anyone else pointing out that that Reagan, who Republicans worship like he's the second fucking coming, was anti-tariff. Like Republicans talk about Ronald Reagan like he's the goddamn second coming. Like he was they have a religious attitude towards him. They worship Ronald Reagan. Make a poll. About what? So yeah. pointing out that, hey, Larry, so, do a barrel ball. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, Vanna. Pointing out that, we're trying to get our millions of New Yorkers. But yeah, pointing out that, like, that their great prophet, Ronald, was anti-tariff. That's fine. I'm fine with them doing that. I'm fine with them pointing out that. I'm fine with them trolling Trump with that. Trolling the entire Republican Party. I'm fine with them trolling the entire Republican Party with that. Because at this point, it is the entire fucking party. They're all completely behind Trump. All, none of them willing to call him out. So, Bulger is our outlier. Yeah. By all means, troll the Republicans. I'm fine with it. That said, he fucking sucks. Doug Ford fucking sucks. Libs or NDP. Do you have some fun with watching? It's honestly really hard to say because he is pretty unpopular at this point. Reagan dropped the ball with fucking everything. Like, all the shit going on in the US today, like all the problems facing the US today, can be traced back to fucking Reagan. That fucking asshole is responsible for every goddamn problem the US faces right now. Legitimately. Every fucking problem the US faces, Ronald Reagan was a big contributor to it. Absolute fucking horrible president. Maybe the worst president the US has ever had. There's one or two pre-Civil War presidents who might be worse than Reagan was. Otherwise, no. Ronald Reagan is the worst president the US has ever had. Worse than Trump. Because Trump is a symptom. Watch series on Reagan is insane. He was not a good person. But yeah, Trump is a symptom of all the shit Reagan began. That's my issue. That's my stance. Reagan was the cause. Trump is a symptom. Yeah, Reagan got rid of mental hospitals. To be fair, mental hospitals in that time were pretty atrocious. Most mental hospitals at the time were not very good. Trump stands down the worst. At least Reagan stood up to Russia. like I will say, like most mental hospitals were not good places. But at the same time, yeah, closing them down. Hey, what do you know? You've got a whole bunch of mentally unwell people unable to hold on to jobs. Now, just a whole bunch of them living on the streets. Hurrah! Homelessness. So now you've got a homeless crisis on your hands. That has someone to put us crazy people. Yeah, like the solution to the solution to the inhumanity of mental asylums was not to close them down. It was, yes, it was to close them down, but it was to then put something else in its place that would help people. And that never, Reagan was not interested in helping people. No. Only people Reagan wanted to help were the wealthy. Safe shoot sites. Yep. And that's fine. I'm honestly fine with safe shoot sites. Legally and legalized drugs. Yep. And clean needle programs. Yep. Also, it is long past time that HIV and AIDS run amok due to prejudice. Yep, absolutely. He saw HIV and AIDS as the gay disease, and those gays got what they deserved as far as he was concerned. Bucky's pulled pork sandwich or huli huli chicken. It is also long past time, and I'll be honest, fucking Canada is no fucking better on this point. Hey, Killface. Give people homes. Legitimately. Every goddamn time that a study is done. Like, studies have been done so many times, so many pilot programs around the world, including in the US, including multiple times in the US. Pilot programs done where homeless people are given homes. And hey, what do you know? It helps them. They then are able to get jobs and, rejoin society. Their lives are better, and they're able to rejoin society, and it's cheaper than the shit that's already in place. It actually saves money over sending police to fucking harass them. Every single goddamn time that is tried, it works. And yet, guess what? No fucking government is willing to actually goddamn do. Finland has eliminated homelessness. No, I would never be a police officer. Yeah, Finland eliminated police. Who's your favorite U.S. president? William Henry Harrison. He died before he had a chance to do any damage. I just said, give them homes. It's worked in Finland. It's worked everywhere it's been tried. Every time it's been tried, it's worked, and it's been cheaper than the alternatives. Sure, but the U.S. is also richer than Finland. Give them homes, right? You just give them cheap apartments. Finland has a population like Delaware. Yeah, but I mean, you can. We have prime ministers here in Canada. Harrison caused a constitutional crisis. Did he? But he died in inside a month. Dread that Musk. I should look at Kenny House community. Not sure for it. I guarantee it worked. Because it works everywhere it's tried. That's been tried. Let me see if I can find like. Yeah. Wanted to see if I could find quickly find like an article that talks about but yeah, I mean it's a ton of times in multiple countries. Yeah, French cheap apartments to go to. No, they don't, Vulgar. No, that's genuinely not what they do. Good night, sir. That's not what they actually do. Consistently, what happens with these programs? Where's money come from to build the tiny houses? Tax money. But yeah, like there's been a bunch of those pilot programs. I think Seattle. I feel like Seattle might have done one. Um, a bunch of smaller places. They're like they were always very limited. They were always limited uh, pilot programs. But yeah, what happens is having that job, having that home, having that free home, Portland. Yeah, it means that they have that basic level of security, and having that basic level of security means that you know they can now find a job. Good night, Catherine. Like how do you find a job when you like? It's hard to get a job when you don't have a home. See Tental over Portland, Oregon. Yeah, because the city, the state, and the country, none of them are willing to actually like do what needs to be done to solve the problem. Getting into the Cold War. Eh. He he hastened the end. Did everything tomorrow. Reagan hastened the collapse of the Soviet Union, but he did that by dumping a shit ton of money into the military industrial complex, which is not a good thing. Hey, Rachel. LBJ. Yeah. Not a fan. Nixon is her favorite president. I mean, it wasn't great. But honestly, like by modern standards, Nixon was way better than a lot of modern presidents. Because most people here aren't even getting the SNAP benefits yet. For a plate of steak tartare and screamed at the chef for serving raw. Yeah, LBJ does. I feel like I've seen stories about him, and he seems like an asshole. And he loves showing his dick, right? Like LBJ was one who really loved showing his dick to people, wasn't he? Just super proud of his dick. That's exactly what I was asking, Radio. Radioactive. To snap. Or hesitate on Jackie after JFK was killed. I will say one thing about Roosevelt. Yeah, actually, but his name is not easily. Yeah, I mean, he was pretty awful. What about Ford? Gerald Ford was like Gerald Ford was a seat warmer. This was he was very racist. He was immensely racist, frankly. The Southern strategy was a big part of his politics. Yeah, I will say one thing about Roosevelt, if I'm recalling correctly, Roosevelt had a phenomenal prank that he liked to pull. Funny content literally yes no. Yeah. If I'm remember if I believe it was Roosevelt had an incredible prank that he pulled on people. Good night, Yvonne. He had a car that was modified to be able to float. So it was like, car that was modified to be able to be a boat as well. I don't think it was I don't think it was particularly good on the water, but it was one that was like, he could drive it. He could drive it into the water. So he would, he'd have guests over, and he'd be driving the car, and he would pretend to lose control. They'd just be driving around, the water, and like he'd pretend to lose control. Oh no, we're gonna crash into the water, and like just terrify his passenger. And then obviously, car would go into the water, and it would float. But that's a really good prank. I'll give FDR credit for that. I believe it was FDR. That's a really good prank. I will give him credit on that. Because don't saying in an interview that for fun she liked to go into chat rooms and make people angry. That's funny. Anyway, that's me done for tonight. Good for tonight. Becoming a mean reaction show? No. Hey, Broken Toe. I'm not a mean reaction channel. I'm not a reaction channel. So yeah. Tomorrow we play more of Date Everything. We'll continue Date Everything. So join me for that. So thanks for coming, everybody, and good night.